At Direct Service Garage Doors, we are your one-stop shop for all things garage door. From garage door repair and broken spring replacement to new garage doors and openers, we do it all. We're proud to be among the highest-rated local garage door companies in all of Northwest Arkansas. Our highly trained technicians are available 24 hours a day at no extra cost to you. So if you have an emergency, call us today, 479-203-5880, or visit our website at directservicenwa.com. Don't wait days. We'll fix it now.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. We crawled our way to Friday. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God above. Huh? Look at these wonderful Patreon subscribers. Look at these fine folks here. Down on the bottom left, Ed Hatcher, Joe Venable, Kathleen Dreyer, Yudwa, Brady. On the right side there, on the bottom right, Tyler Edmondson, the very first Patreon supporter. He is stuck with it. Look at the guy go, huh? Gotta love it. Let's get that. Where's the banner? Get the banner going. Come on. I've got a new producer. Sharon. Wait, was the last producer's name Sharon? I don't remember. We're gonna go with Sharon. Thank you. Thank you for getting the scroller at the bottom. My goodness, you ask for so much, huh? No. All right. Let's get this thing on. Let's get the show on the road. 3, 2, 1. Yo, hey, fella. What are you doing in the shot? Sharon, move that there. Thank you. All right. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that wonderful stuff. We've got something really cool going on this show. I had debated doing, so we're doing a giveaway thanks to Apex Tattoo Studio. You see their logo there on the top right here, right there. There they are, Apex Tattoo Studio. You saw their ad along with direct service overhead, but thanks to Apex Tattoo Studio, we are going to give away 3 wonderful tickets. So just a heads up, by the way, these are the perimeters to win the tickets, okay? I'm just going to start off with that before I do the roll, before we talk about the sponsors really fast. I originally was going to do, okay, you have a free option where you just call in, you get a shot, you get your name added to the Wheel of Destiny. I'll pull that up here in a second for you. Or you give like $5 to the show and it throws your name on the wheel as well. But we're not going to do that way. We're just going to let you guys call in. That's going to be your parameters. Oh, there goes Discord. Now it sends out the link that I'm live in Discord. Thanks for that, Discord. You're a little late. So that's how you're going to do it. You're going to there's one way to get the tickets, and that's if you call in. So we need you to call in if you want these tickets. We've already got one person on. Let me show you the wheel here. Oh, there he is. There's the wheel. Is there a better way of doing this? Maybe is that better? Or just this? Just take my picture out. Doesn't really matter. Look how tiny I am down here. So that's how we'll one way or another. You'll get your name added. We've already got somebody on. This is Keese already. I don't think he realized that this was the link to the that's fine though. Keese, do you want some tickets? Out the gate. Keese, what's up, man? Can you hear me? You hear me? Okay. Does your mic work? Can you unmute your mic? Do you want the tickets? He's in private chat. You guys can't see his chat. I think he's trying to figure out how to work his mic. Oh, there he is.
I can't take the tickets. I live in California.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, it's a call-in show. You got something you want to say?
No, not really. Your chats is funny. It's funny though.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you watching the show.
For sure. Is this on YouTube or is this just here?
Well, it's YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. Most definitely YouTube.
I don't know why it brought me here. That's why I was covering up my mic and everything. I was getting dressed for work.
Yeah. You may have clicked the wrong link. There's two links. There's the YouTube link and then there's the call-in link.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna watch the show. Get a
All
good
right.
laugh in today. Have a good one.
All right, man. Thank you. I gotta say, the college show has been a rousing success. I'm just gonna say this. No, they really have. What's up, Will Lennox? What's going on? Rhett, how you doing? AKA Dragon. All right. Thanks to Apex Tattoo Studio, we're giving away these tickets. If nobody calls in and wants them, I don't know. I guess they go back to the sponsor. But I know someone wants these tickets. I know it's going to be a little chilly and it's going to be in the morning, but you get three tickets. They are, Travis has probably already told you guys in chat, but let me pull this up here really quick. They're section 107, row 48, gate 10. You go in gate 10, you're in section W107, right? Row 48. Seats 27, 28, and 29. So all you got to do is call in. Let me give you the link in it is in Discord. Let me give you the link here. Hang on just a second. Copy and paste that bad boy. All right. Keith didn't want them. He's in California. I get it. Take them for yourself. No, well, I'm going to be there. Trip, I don't know if you've heard, my man, but I'm with the media. I get instant access for free. Hell, I get to go down on the field, baby. Michael Kopesky says he's got to work. All right. Well, okay. Wu Pig Sue says he wants them. Okay. I tell you what we could do. If we don't get any call-ins by the end of the show, we may just take people who just wants the tickets. But yeah, I've never done a giveaway. Never done it. Travis hit me up this morning. He's like, bro, I can give you some tickets to give away. And I was like, I'm all about it. Let's do it. So one way or another, we're going to give them away. That's all that matters at the end of the day. We're going to talk about this Arkansas and LSU game. Arkansas plays tonight. Kevin McPherson has you covered on the coverage tonight. If you want to read his article, here is the article right here. Boom. There's the Hogville article. It's got you covered. Oh, we got somebody here. Here we go. All right. Let me hang on, Adam. All right. I'm going to add your name if you want the tickets. I'm assuming you do. All right, Adam, what's going on, my man?
Man, what's going on, Ty? How you doing?
Doing all right. Okay, so you want the tickets?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
All right, let me add your name, Adam.
All right, brother.
Any thoughts? You gonna give me a pick for tomorrow's game?
Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, in my heart, I want the Hogs to pull it out. But it's hard, man. It's really hard. But we've done crazier things, so I think we could possibly do it, man. It's just hard to pick them, but I think we could pull it off.
All right, Adam, are you in our Discord, sir?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So I've got you down. If you do win the tickets, and right now it's heavily in your favor. We've got Aaron Harbison is up next. Since I don't have to add your last name if you don't feel comfortable giving that out. Hit me up in DMs and I'll send you the links if you win the tickets.
All right, man. I appreciate it, Ty.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right. Also, before we get to Aaron, Apex Tattoo Studio located at 615 West Oak Street, Rogers, Arkansas, 72756. Give them a call today. Get inked up. 479-278-2694 is their phone number. Again, that's 479-26 or 278-2694. Direct service overhead. Also, show sponsor. Same day services, emergency service, 24/7, 365 a year, 365 days a year, free estimates, quality parts, affordable outcomes. That's the things they offer. Give them a call. If you need some garage door repair, you got a neighbor, maybe they need some work done. Give them a call, 501-244-3667. All right, Aaron Harbison. You there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's up, Ty?
What's going on, man?
So do you think that we're going to spy Drew Sanders or Bumper Pool to keep Jaden Daniels, or I think that's their quarterback's name, under control on the running game? Or how do you think we're going to control them running the quarterback?
Yeah, they're going to have to contain. They're going to have to spy him or something because he can beat you. He can beat you three different ways. And that offense can get up and down the field pretty quick, and he's obviously the catalyst of that entire thing. It doesn't work without him. Very similar to KJ Jefferson in the Arkansas offense. Yeah, they're going to have to spy him. They're going to have someone manned up on him. Who that is exactly, I'm not sure. My guess, well, my approach would be to pin the ears back and go after the guy, but he could beat you, right? He gets the outside edge, you're in trouble. Aaron, are you I'm assuming you're wanting the tickets?
Yes, I would love the tickets.
Okay, can I add? I mean, your last name's already on the screen, so
yeah.
Are you in our Discord or?
Yeah, I am in the Discord.
Okay, who are you in our Discord, if you don't mind my asking?
Let me see if we can.
Well, I'm not putting you on
look at it, and I'll type a message and tag you in it right after this, because I think if I try to go back and look at it, looking for this.
Perfect. If you would just DM me in case you do win. So we've got two people on here. We've got Adam and Aaron. So yeah. All right, man. Do you want to give me a pick for tomorrow?
Well, my hopeful pick would be Arkansas 35, LSU 28.
Say that again. LSU 35?
Arkansas 35, LSU 28.
Okay. All right. You got Arkansas in an upset. All right, man. Well, I appreciate your call, Aaron.
Yep.
All right, man. Yep. That was a good call. Good calls already, man. We got 3, even if one of them was an accident. Time a little late. Who gets to start at quarterback? If I had to guess, KJ didn't throw much this week. I was there Monday, and he was not throwing far. He was not participating in they have these, the drills where the quarterback's just throwing the ball downfield to the receiver. They're letting the receiver kind of run whatever kind of route they're running. And the quarterback puts the ball in a string, right? A little bit of power behind Malik puts his all into every throw. Cade Fortin, all these guys rotating in and out. I didn't see KJ do that part. Now, to be fair, I was also kind of watching Slusher because we were in the indoor facility on Monday. And so I walked away from the quarterbacks after watching KJ on the sidelines on the opposite side of the field from us, from where the media was at. I did not see him throwing the ball much at all. He was throwing it, but not hard, not far, and definitely looked like he was, I'm not going to say struggling with it, but like he didn't want to tempt it, right? I went down on the other side of the field just to see what Slusher was up to, seeing if he was really participating in all the drills. He was. He's not going to play. We know that Slusher will be sitting out for this game due to his off-the-field antics. Got him in a little bit of trouble. Dixon Street, it'll get you. If KJ hurt, rather Malik in and heal him up for the Ole Miss and Mizzou. I think this staff's take is, and this is probably the right take, I don't know. I asked Otis yesterday if the staff messes this up. And that's kind of an open-ended question because there's multiple ways of looking at it, right? Like you could say, well, they play KJ. He gives you the best option to win the game. The question is how hurt is he? And if he goes out there and he plays because he wants to play, and apparently he does, according to Sam Pittman, he wants to be out on the field. He wants to play. If he goes out and he plays and he gets hurt, well, then the staff's going to catch all the heat for that, right? Or if he goes out there and he lays a giant turd, if we get the same 3 quarters of play that we got against Liberty, it's going to be the same thing, right? Fans are going to be upset. The only way this all goes away is if, again, several things could happen. You start Malik Hornsby, and Malik Hornsby puts on a hell of a game, and we're not talking about the quarterback being the reason why you lose the game. Then it's like, okay, they did the right thing. They played the right quarterback. But then that could also go the other way, right? Malik Hornsby goes out there, he plays, and he doesn't look anywhere near as sharp. Well, I say sharp. Doesn't look anywhere near as good as when they finally put him in against Mississippi State. Remember, he didn't get the start in that game. Doesn't look anywhere near as good as he did at times in that game. He really pushed that offense down the field. I mean, he was a big part of the reason why they got any points at all. Hell, you probably don't get points without him on the field. If he doesn't come anywhere near that and he looks rough and throws a couple more picks and so on and so forth, well, the staff's probably going to catch some heat one way or another on that as well. They really, one way or another, I feel like next week this will be a hot topic. If KJ goes out there and he looks like hot donkey shit, not because of him, but because he's clearly injured, or maybe there's a couple times he's slowly getting up after a hit, we're all going to be talking about why the hell are they playing him? Why are they playing him? Why is he out there? Especially if he looks like hot donkey shit. You guys know what kind of show this is. I'd love the tickets, but I wouldn't be able to call in till 12:30. Yeah. This is the challenges of doing this simply not on the air, not on radio or television, right? Like, you get the chat here. We have that option with the chat. Call Houston in to give the pregame speech. There you go. That man knows how to hype up a team to beat LSU when we were given no chance. That is a very good comment. You know what, man? I'm loving that you guys are busting your ass at work and you're calling into this show, whether you're truck drivers. I think we got a construction worker on the line right here. I don't know. I see him wearing a hard hat. I love it, man. Blue collar. That's what this show is. It's blue collar, baby. It's blue collar. That's what we are here. We're not fancy. We don't do giveaways often. Ever. This is the first ever, I think. I don't think I've ever done a giveaway. We're blue collar AF around here. Will Lennox. First off, do you want the tickets?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Will says sure, why not? All right, man. There's 3 people on the Wheel of Destiny. You got anything else for me? You want to give me a prediction for tomorrow?
You think Malik Hornsby plays any?
Yeah, again, I don't know. I don't know. I just without Sam giving us any more hints, it's just kind of up in the air. I feel like, based on what I saw last week, I don't know why, and I could be dead wrong, but I don't know why you would play KJ if you're going to get a similar performance like you got last week. And if you're getting that feeling and you're getting that vibe and what you've witnessed as a coaching staff, if you're witnessing more of the same from a week ago, and then given the product on the field from the offense last weekend, and I get it, the offensive line played a huge part in that. They got absolutely whooped up front. It wasn't all on KJ, but he certainly wasn't sharp. So I don't know why you would play KJ if that's the kind of product that you're going to get on the field.
And what's your prediction for this game?
I'm going to save that for the end.
All right.
But hey, man, I appreciate you calling in. What do you mind? Can I ask what you do? You've clearly got a hard hat on.
I'm an electrician.
There you go, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
I love it, dude. I love it, man. You know, I used to cut down trees when I worked for West Tree Service, crawled houses working for Terminex, worked in a tire shop, pushed carts when I was like 18 until I was 21. Don't ask me why I did it for so long. I guess because all my friends worked outside. I love my fellow blue collar workers. I love it, man. Do you think KJ comes back next year? I think right now his draft stock is it's non-existent. At the end of the day, it's all about who's in his camp, right? It's all about who's in KJ's camp, who's whispering in his ear, who's he listening to, and that matters so much. He needs to come back. And again, that's not me trying to be selfish. You know, that's not me with the fan side of me. That is me as a media member. If you were asking me about any other program, about any other quarterback in college, and if I had this much exposure to that player and watching them play, I would tell you, I think he definitely needs to come back. His draft stock is not exactly, I mean, he'd be lucky. I would guess he'd be lucky to even to be talked about right now. I think too, some of it, and there's the link, by the way, if you guys want to call in, you want to add your name to the list to get these tickets right now, We're at 3 people. I don't know. I feel like I ought to do that. There you go. We're at 3 people. Adam, Aaron Harbison, Will Lennox. By the way, it's good to hear from Will. That's the first time we've ever heard from Will. Look at that. Aaron says he's going to hit me up. Make sure you guys do. Do you think he would ever transfer if he comes back? Malik will for sure. Swaggy, I don't know, man. Again, that's if he came back, Hornsby, I would guess, is gone. That'd be a guess. If they do play KJ, be quicker to make adjustments. I tell you who made some really good adjustments last week was the defense. Gave up no points in the second half. That was a terrific performance by the defense in the second half. I love this comment. Love these shows, even if I'm sitting in third period science right now. Man, I love it. Are you in the back of the room with like just your earbuds in? I love that. Ghoul. Thank you, sir. I say we get KJ better to go all in on Missouri. Here's some things that stand out about LSU. If I can get it to pull up here. They give up a lot of tackles for loss. They are struggling at the offensive line. They've gone with the same group of 5 guys on the offensive line, I want to say for the last 2, maybe 3 weeks, but they're giving up a lot of tackles for loss. Coming into this game, they've given up 56 on the year, if I'm looking at this right. So that's right around 6 TFLs a game that they're giving up. Not what their defense is doing, that they're giving up. Oof. They're not great at getting after the quarterback. They're averaging about two sacks a game. In the last 3 games combined, the offensive line has given up 11 sacks. Against Florida, they only gave up 1. That's their highlight, right? Ole Miss, 4 sacks they gave up to Ole Miss. 6 to Alabama. All right, we got someone else on the line here. Who is this? Oh my goodness, it is our administrator, Mike. What's going on, man?
What is up, man? I'm getting ready. We're about to leave, head up to Fayetteville. I'm excited.
Yeah, brother.
It's gonna be a good weekend, I think.
I'm digging the look at the chest hair. Look at you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
You big sexy beast, you. Well, you're clearly already going to the game.
Yeah, no tickets for me. Give those to someone else.
Okay. What?
I just want to say, I think Hogs are going to pull up upset tomorrow, and tonight I think we're going to blow out Fordham. So.
Yeah, you're going to the game tonight too, right?
Yep. Yeah, first time in Bud. I'm excited.
Oh man, like you said last night, it may not be an SEC environment, but it's still a hell of an environment. I don't know if there's very many places like Bud. Now, if you've gone inside NFL stadiums, I know you're a Saints fan. Yeah, of course, and you can't really compare football and basketball, but it's it is something to behold, man. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you have a blast.
Heck yeah, man. I just wanted to call in here to say go Hogs.
There you go, man. You want to give me give me a prediction. What's your score?
Score? I think it's going to be a fairly higher scoring game. I'm thinking probably like 38-31 Hogs.
Okay. All right. 38-31. I hope you're right.
Me too.
All right, Mike. Have a good time in Fayetteville, man. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That is our administrator. He looks like he's about to go grab a guitar and go sing in Nashville or something. What a sexy beast he is. He's a really good administrator too, man. He has slapped on some wonderful paint into our Discord. And I do appreciate the DMs too, by the way. We got the 2 DMs so far, and I know Will's in our chat. He's in Discord, and I know Will, so we've got him on here. Tomorrow night, you guys know so actually I'm doing 3 shows in the next 2 days. Tonight we're going to do a post game after the Arkansas Fordham. We're going to do that on Hogville Net YouTube. If you're not a subscriber over there, you need to be. Okay. And then tomorrow, post game, we'll start on Hogville and it will end on Tuss Talk. So we'll do the first. We're going to have Dudley and Otis. So this one might go maybe 45 minutes, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. But then after that, we'll do the call-in show for you guys. You guys can call in and give me your thoughts on the game. They really have been a lot of fun. The call-ins have been spectacular. They have been spectacular for sure. I think we shock LSU. Hope home crowd shows up. I wish we would put a complete game together on both sides of the ball. This is Todd Cooper. Put a complete game. He corrected himself. Put a complete game together. I've said this all year long. First off, we've not seen Arkansas put 4 quarters together. We just haven't. We have not seen it. And if they do that, they win out. If Arkansas puts complete games together, and they don't have to be 100% the best football we've seen through 4 quarters, but it's got to be better football than what we've seen. It's got to be a complete, I don't know, a turnaround in the secondary. I just have such a hard time seeing that. I've heard people say, well, after Liberty tie, Arkansas's defense, I think they're coming together. Guys, Liberty's offense is not good. It's not good. I know everyone, you think of Hugh Freeze and you think that guy, it's Hugh Freeze. Could be the next head coach at Auburn. Maybe. They're not good on offense. They're not good. And you combine the injuries that they were dealing with their running backs. Hell, you knocked out their star running back in the second quarter. Not that he was doing a whole lot of damage. They did do a pretty good job of containing Liberty's run game. But then you let this quarterback, who no one had any idea if he was going to play or not, come in and, I mean, he didn't look like an All-American by any stretch of the imagination, but he put together a pretty damn good game. Probably in their passing game, one of their more, not the most, but one of their more efficient games. Quincy McAdoo is the story last weekend. Can he be the guy week in and week out? Well, for these final 3 games, and then hopefully a bowl game. LSU is favored according to the matchup predictor at ESPN at 70, almost 73%, 72.5. Obviously, that gives Arkansas the remaining 27.5% chances. The spread right now is at 3.5, so it's gone up a little bit since we last talked. Over/under set at 62. We always come to play. Oh, that's not it. We always come to play against LSU, though. Yeah. Yeah. They do. Man, I wish I had the kind of hope all you guys have. I think LSU wins big. Shive Daniels going out injured. That's Hog Barbecue says, I'd love to play Liberty next year. Yeah, I think I would too, but I mean, just for the opportunity to get a little payback. Hugh Freeze probably won't be there though. So you're not you'd be playing a shell of the team that you played this year. They beat you this year. They're not a better team. Liberty's not a better football team. I don't think they are. I think they played you better. I do think you could kind of look at Liberty as a trap game. I really do. And I agree with everyone who said that. I think they're right. I think that was a little bit of a trap game. But they were better than you on that Saturday. That's a game where you feel like if Arkansas shows up, even they can look like they did against Cincinnati, like they did against South Carolina, even against Missouri State. But if that offense shows up, you win this ball game. And they didn't. That's the reason why you play this thing. That's why you play the game on the field. Who's better that day? And sometimes, like when you play Alabama, or a lot of years when you play LSU, they just out-talent you. Some cases you get out-coached. I think Sam has been out-coached. I think Kendall, for the first time this year, I think he was really out-coached. I think Liberty's defense just smacked him in the mouth. The Arkansas offensive line didn't know how to respond. They just didn't know how to respond. Can Arkansas's defensive line overpower LSU and force force Daniels into making plays outside the pocket, and even that is scary. Daniels is the X factor for that offense. Make no mistake about it. Daniels is everything revolves around what that cat does and doesn't do. Now, he didn't, through the air, he didn't do a whole lot against Bama. He was 22 of 32, 182 yards, 2 touchdowns. What he did was on the ground, 18 carries for 95 yards with a touchdown. I think he was sacked 6 times in that game. His longest run from the line of scrimmage against Bama was 31 yards. Does he have a longer run from the line of scrimmage against this Arkansas defense? I think yes. Would not shock me to see this guy run 50 yards down the field on a single play. Yeah, I think the weakness for LSU is their overall LOS play. Their overall line of scrimmage play has been pretty suspect. All right, we've got I don't know, maybe a teacher. Got a wonderful beard here. We've got someone on the line. I am Prue. What's going on, man? You're real choppy and you're I can't hear you. Can anyone else hear him? I can't hear him. Hang on, let me see. You're not muted. Well, I'll tell you what, shake your head yes if you want on the tickets. Do you want the tickets? No. Okay. Dude, it's so choppy. I'm sorry, man. Give me a call back when you get a little bit better signal. Okay. We've got another one on the line. Jaybird 30. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? I don't know if you remember me. I was the one that watched that whole spring game with you, all the way from Marshall.
Oh, yeah. What's up, man? Yeah, you drove all the way up by yourself to go watch that spring game. I remember.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'd be down to get some tickets.
Okay. Let me add your name here really quick. And you are in our Discord. I've seen you in there.
Yes.
Okay, Jaybird. Now, that is not a requirement, by the way. I don't want anyone to think that that's a requirement. It's just that way I can find you a little bit easier on to give you the tickets. All right, man. What else you got for me? I know you got more on your mind. You're a diehard Hog fan.
Oh, really the only thing that concerns me is KJ's health. I mean, he is the heart and soul of the team, really.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I have no doubt that Malik can do it. I just don't trust his decision-making at sometimes. I don't know. His speed and everything else, though, is undoubtedly, best I've seen at quarterback we've had in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's shifty
it's just a decision-making and maybe the accuracy for me. But KJ, if he's healthy, then I think this will be a real tight game. But if it's Malik, then I think we'll get beat by 14.
Okay. If it's KJ,
I think we win by a field goal.
A healthy KJ, right?
A healthy KJ, Cam Little will win it for us.
Okay. All right, man.
By 3.
All right. Well, I got your name on the list. You got anything else for me?
No, that should do it. That's about it.
All right, man. I appreciate your call.
Yeah, love the show, man.
Appreciate it. Oh, well, I accidentally. What's going on? We got our next caller, Burn Dog. What's up, man? First time caller, I think, right?
Yes, sir. That's right. I watch the show every week, but first time getting on here. Yeah, for sure. I love it.
What I'm going to put you down as Burn Dog. Well, first off, do you want the tickets?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Burn Dog. Are you in our Discord?
I'm not. I haven't joined.
Do you follow me on? Well, just my DMs are open on Twitter if you want to do that.
Okay.
If you want to just hit me up. Actually, you know what else I can do? Hang on just a second. I can. You should be able to see private chat. See private chat?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Those numbers, DM me those numbers. If you win, DM me those numbers. That way that way you get the tickets and I'm not giving them away to a fraud.
All right, cool.
All right, man. What first off, so you want the tickets? What is your score, your prediction for tomorrow?
So I'm expecting the Hogs to lose this one just because, I mean, we've lost some games that we shouldn't have this year, like A&M and Liberty. We had no business losing those games. We're a much better team than both of those teams.
Yes.
I mean, we're a few years in with Sam Pittman. So I'm a little on edge about everything that's going on right now. I do think we have a good football team, and I think we can beat Ole Miss and Mizzou. But LSU, they're hot right now, and it's going to take a lot. What I want to see from the coaching staff is I would love to see Malik start the game and play and let KJ sit on the sideline and kind of watch and see how the game's going. And, if he's healthy enough to play, why not sit him and let Malik do his thing and see if he can get something going? And then if that doesn't work out, try to put KJ in there. And, he might bring a spark to the offense or something like that. But I think you should go with Malik. Like, you saved the dude from the transfer portal. You're telling him that you want him to be on the team. I mean, at some point you got to let him step up and do it,
That's a good take. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You pulled him out of the portal. You told him it's going to be worth your time.
Right.
So, yeah, I like that. All right.
Yeah.
So you've got Arkansas losing. Did you give me a score? Sorry,
I was thinking something like 34-21. I mean, I don't see our defense winning us the game. And the only way we win, I think, is if we score a lot of points. And without a healthy KJ Jefferson and all the questions that we have about the offense, it's tough for me to root for the Hogs right now, especially after that Liberty loss, man.
Yeah. Oh, that one. I feel like the Liberty game, fans are already getting a little, I don't know, anxious. And then Liberty felt like kind of the final nail for a lot of fans. And that's understandable. If you're not putting a good product on the field, don't expect people to buy it.
Right. I figured 3 years into the system with everything they've got, and it's just they're not making – I'm not going to say they're not making the right decision because they know a lot more than me, but it doesn't seem like they're making the right decision as far as people to play and where to play them and when to play them, So
someone brought up –
I love the Hogs. I love them. I think they're doing great, and I like the way the program's running.
Someone brought up maybe it was last week about evaluation. Why was Fletcher, and I brought this up with Otis Kirk, why was Fletcher getting trotted out on the field when Reed Bauer looked just as good in practice? I was there, saw him punt. He looked just as good, if not better. And he comes out and he punts well, and then you still trot Fletcher back out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And the guy punts the ball 30 yards. He averages, for a while there, he's averaging like 29 yards or 30 yards a punt. What are you doing? And then you go back to the Mississippi State game. Why was Fortin never, not once, and Otis Kirk can attest to this, Dudley Dawson can attest to this, nobody walked off the field of fall camp and said, God, that Fortin, I'm telling you, wow. No, We're talking about Malik Hornsby. We're talking about Malik. Didn't always look the greatest, and I'll admit he was not a great practice quarterback. But no, I hear you, and I think a lot of fans have brought this point up, and it's a good one, and I agree.
Yeah, and this is kind of just going off topic a little bit, but I always wondered about something. A few years ago, or I guess it was last year, we had Traylon Burks. We had a great team, 8-4 overall, or 9-4 overall. But I was just thinking, we didn't have great receivers other than Traylon. So, but we had 4 stud running backs. You had Rocket Sanders, you had AJ Green, you had Dominique Johnson, and Dom John was going crazy at the time. Why would you not throw Rocket Sanders out at receiver and Malik Hornsby out at receiver with Traylon Burks? Like, those are the absolutely unstoppable players. And if you had that offense, I'd take those guys against anybody.
Yeah.
With KJ Jefferson leading the way, a healthy KJ.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, to me, I think a little bit outside the box. And like I say, they know a lot more than I do. But if you got the players, man, you can compete with Alabama with a lineup like that,
Well, especially with what they have on the line of scrimmage on the offensive side of the ball. I think this
Exactly.
really is one of the best offensive lines in the SEC, and that's saying a lot. And that alone, with Rocket, with AJ Green, with Dominion, who's looked great, doesn't look like a freshman to me. With KJ, I don't know why we're not seeing a better product on the field. Year 3 in, both coordinators back. Hell, you got Fountain back.
Yeah.
Everybody's back. You know, sure, you've made some changes in position coaches here and there, but yeah, I don't know. So I get it. A lot of fans are right to feel the way that they do. And
I love the Hogs, though. I wish them the best. I want them to keep going. I'm ready for basketball season. I want to see what Muss has to do with this team.
So tell me, I have not asked anybody this. You'll be the first since you brought up basketball.
Okay.
I know you're probably going to pick the Hogs to win tonight. It's Fordham. I mean, unless you know something I don't. But without Nick Smith going into January, how do you feel Arkansas, like, how, and maybe you haven't looked at the schedule. I don't know. I might be putting you on the spot. How do you think they play without Nick Smith from here until, let's say, January?
Is that like for sure he's not going to play until January? Or?
No, it's not for sure. That's just me guessing because they're not giving us a timeline, which is always a little troublesome.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I've watched all their games, and like, I'm a diehard fan, so I look up as much stuff as I can on YouTube and everything else. But they've got enough talent that they should not have to rely on Nick Smith. Like, I think without Nick Smith, this team could be a Final Four contender. I think it's just going to be gelling, man. You know, if there's anybody I trust to put a team together and make them figure out how to win, it's Coach Musselman. And with the talent he has, the only thing that worries me is that they're so young and like they'll only have one season to have it figured out. And we haven't really seen that. I mean, we saw it with Jay Will and Devo and Moody, and they seem to do all right there. But it's just so many different pieces. If and when they do figure it out, I think they'll just be unstoppable, Nick Smith or not. And shoot, you throw Nick Smith into the mix, I would be more worried about, you know, them having so much time to gel without him, and then they throw him in, and he's taking all these shots, and then they kind of struggle a little bit. That's what I would expect, you know.
Yeah.
If they did hit that low point like they have the past 2 years, it would be putting Nick Smith back in, and then them trying to figure out exactly how they want to run with him.
Yeah.
I have confidence in Muss either way, though. Like, if there's anybody that can do it, it's that dude.
I do too, man. I think they're in really good shape. I really do. With or without Nick, I think they're in really good shape. All right, man. I got your name added to the list. That's now Adam, Aaron Harbison, Will Lennox, Jaybird, and Burn Dog. And I gave you the hey, if you want to join our Discord, you can. Not if you want. Hey, if you want to join. If you want to join our Discord, you can. You can. I'm definitely not putting you on the spot. I'm kidding. All right, man. I appreciate you. Make sure you DM me, okay? If you win, make sure you DM me and you send me those numbers, all right?
Absolutely. We'll do.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Burn Dog. Good call. Every one of these calls have been fantastic. They really have. You guys are rock stars. Kelly Marie says, well, look at Kelly. Look at the takes Kelly Marie has. Nick Smith Jr. is just icing on the cake. I agree. Join the damn Discord. Oh, man. We haven't had any newbies in a while from one of these shows. Maybe we'll add somebody today. Did you guys see? I've been telling people. Jalen Hurts has said before that Fayetteville was the most hostile environment he's ever played in. He's not the only Alabama quarterback to say that, right? Now, when fans show up in Fayetteville, they show up, man. Oh, Burn Dog's back. Oh, okay. I don't know if he meant to come back. Did you there? I don't think he meant to come back. He must have hit the wrong button. Okay. He probably pocket dialed the stream. Okay. Join the Discord. That's right. Join the damn Discord. McCarron. Yeah, it was AJ McCarron who's the other quarterback to say that. When people show up to Fayetteville, it is now. To be fair, I've not been to every football stadium in the SEC. Hell, I've not even been to that many. I think I don't know how many away stadiums. I don't think I've been to maybe but one. Thinking about it, I don't know that I've ever been to an away stadium. But just listening to fans, talking to fans from other teams, listening to what these players say, listening to some of their post-game recap over the years, especially since YouTube has started posting them the last decade or so. Yeah, I mean, this is a very Fayetteville's hostile. It's a hostile environment. Wesley Davis, what's up, Ty? How do I enter the giveaway? Well, Wesley, what you do is, let me show you right here. We were going to do two ways. I was just going to have you guys do a super chat for a few bucks or call in, but we're just doing it as call-ins. And right now, let's pull those names up here. No. Right there's where we're at. We've got Adam, Aaron Harbison, Will Lennox, Jay Bird, and Burn Dog on that list. If you want to be added, you just call in and you tell me. Those are the names. Look at that. We added Mark. We added someone in Discord. Mark 1199 has joined. You go, Mark. Welcome to the best Razorback Discord in existence. Look at all the stuff you have on the left side of the screen on your Discord. In Tuss Talk with Ty. Look at everything that you have. We have predictions for the basketball game, for football. We've got Razorback basketball stats. We've got Razorback football stats. We've got our sponsors. If you want to join Patreon, we're doing an XP giveaway of up to $200 for the top 3 winners. Man, why aren't you in here? I mean, really, we're killing it in Discord. You need to be in there. Nice. I'll join the Discord. You go, Wesley. I'll try to call in. Yeah, you do that. The link is right there for you in chat. I just want to say the fact that it's 91 degrees outside right now is bullshit. Well, here it's 42. Or 40. Let's see. 40. That's not one. I don't know why. When I come in here and I try to do things on the internet, when I'm live, it either just doesn't work or it's really slow. 41 degrees right now in Springdale. Tomorrow at kickoff, yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cold. It's going to be like 40-something degrees tomorrow at kickoff. And I get it. Some of you are just like, nah, I don't want any part of that. Trade me. Dude, I hate the heat. No, I worked in that weather for far too long. Give me cold weather over hot weather any day of the week. I can put on all the jackets and long sleeve shirts and pants, whatever. I can do that. Yeah, the weather will be 41 degrees tomorrow. We'll be a little chilly. Best Razorback YouTube channel. Look at Will. Oh, baby. I appreciate that. Does the cold help us tomorrow? Otis Kirk brought that up yesterday on the Hogville chat. He said that on our live stream on YouTube, he said that 2014 it was cold and LSU didn't know how to play in it. Them teams, Arkansas's not really. When you look at the rest of the SEC, look at where they're at geographically. That can be an advantage. When you get teams that are from that part of the country, a little bit deeper in the South than you are, and they're used to a little bit warmer weather than we are up here. Not like it's a huge, massive difference, but it is a little bit. That's something to consider, man. Jaden Daniels on the year, by the way, 69% pass completion ratio. He's been sacked 31 times. He's lost 137 yards. Actually, kind of surprised it's not a little more than that. 14 passing touchdowns. When they get in the red zone, it's either him taking off and running or it's Josh Williams, Armani Goodwin, Noah Kane. Those are guys that all have carries for touchdowns. All right, we had somebody. Wesley D. You know what? I'm going to get him in here. What's up, Wesley?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're a little low, but I can hear you.
Oh, nothing much. Just I'm as disappointed as everybody else, but I'm excited about the game tomorrow. Really excited.
Okay. Do you look like you're dressed ready to go to the game? Did you want to be on the list for the tickets?
Oh yeah, we're I have no plans to go or anything, but I'm just planning on watching it on TV. So
Okay. But you went on the list. Okay. I mean, you do whatever you want with the tickets. They're yours if you win them. All right. Well, give me your prediction for tomorrow.
I've always had a hard time picking against the Hogs, but I'm going to. I'm going to go 31-21.
31-21 LSU?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's just a rough spot. It's a really rough spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But I just got to say that, this has just been a horrible situation for the team this year. And there's probably a lot that we don't know about that's going on. And there's variance in football seasons. You're going to have ups and downs. And I don't think there's any reason to give up on the team or not get excited about these last 3 games because there's still a lot to play for. And I'm still of the opinion that if you make a bowl game, then, that's something to celebrate. If you win a game, that's something to celebrate. So fans, let's show up to these last 3 games. Or these next 2 at home. Let's show up. Let's get loud. Let's continue to support the team because I know everybody's disappointed. I'm disappointed too, but there's a lot to play for.
Yeah, still an opportunity to go to a bowl game. And that's a huge win for the program if at this point you can muster together a bowl appearance.
And there's a lot of teams that would trade places with us right now. A lot. So.
What about basketball? Are you into basketball much? Do you want to give me a score for tonight? What do you got for me for tonight?
I know absolutely nothing about Fordham. I didn't know they existed until today. So,
yeah.
But just based on their name, I'm going to say 86-53.
Oh, all right.
Fordham doesn't sound like a team that's going to show up. So,
okay. Well, if they're right, that's going to be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a ton of work on them. Kevin McPherson has a write up on them on Hogville. So you guys,
do you know where they're at?
Fordham, I don't. I don't know where they're at. I know their mascot's the Rams. I know that much. I don't know where they're from.
Okay.
Someone in chat will probably fill us in. So, all right, man. Well, I appreciate the call, Wesley.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Keep up the good work, man. I'll join the Discord now. I didn't know you had one until today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got one. It's rocking. It's doing good.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you in there. Remember, if you guys are if you're winners, there's only one winner. If you're a winner, well, you just need to reach out to me. How about that? 30-35 at kickoff, says Mike. Cold as balls out. It's gonna be cold, man. My house is a little chilly. I turned the heat off and a little chilly in here. Y'all don't be mean to the old people that sit in front of me. Yeah, so these are from Apex Tattoo Studio. That's where these tickets are coming from. If you need some ink, you want to get some work done, go hit these guys up. They're in Rogers. 615 West Oak Street in Rogers, Arkansas. Give them a call, 278-2694. Get yourself set up for some ink. We're coming up on the hour. All right. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes to call in. If you want an opportunity, you want to be in on the spin, here's the link one more time. Yeah, here's my prediction. I think LSU comes in and I would definitely take LSU to cover the spread. This has historically, traditionally been a game that whoever's favored It's either going to be a blowout win for LSU or it's going to be a close loss for LSU. I just don't like their odds in this game. I think it's going to be a double-digit win for LSU. I don't have a score yet, but I feel like it's going to be I think Arkansas's offense. Now, and this is the part of it, right, that we don't know. How healthy is KJ for this game? And that's what also makes this game kind of hard to predict. How healthy is he really? And if it's Malik Hornsby trotting out there, is he capable of getting you enough points to beat Missouri in what they do on offense, right? Barry Odom always has that game under his sleeve where all of a sudden the defense just looks spectacular. Is this it? Year one, it was Mississippi State. You guys remember that against the air raid? When the Pirate thought he could throw the ball 55 times a game and win? He had that up his sleeve, Barry Odom did. It was fantastic. There were a couple of moments early on in the season last year. You go to the Texas game. I know Texas wasn't that good, but Arkansas's defense was spectacular. A guy that has been mentioned as a Heisman candidate this year and who caught a lot of hype last year, Bijan Robinson, the running back, was contained fully. They had no answer for Arkansas's defense a year ago. Yeah, I get it. They weren't that great. They're a Big 12 team, Ty. What are we doing? What are we talking about? That was still a really good performance. I'm breaking up with you, Ty. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, you guys know I think it's going to be it could be a well-fought game. There's all kinds of different scenarios and how this thing plays out. A lot of variables, right? When you're talking about this matchup. And again, it goes back to KJ. Does the offensive line put their big boy pants on this week, get over what happened last weekend against Liberty? I think they do. I think the offense, if KJ is ready to go, and if by Saturday he's feeling it and he's dialed in and he's, of course, he's going to have some nagging injuries because at this point in the season, everybody's dealing with something. But if he can overcome whatever he's dealing with, puts together a spectacular game, Arkansas is going to put numbers. They're going to put numbers up on the boards. They're going to move the ball on LSU because LSU's defense, their run defense is actually ranked worse than Arkansas's. They give up 141 yards a game on the ground. Opponents are averaging north of 4 yards per carry. That's worse than Arkansas. Actually, I think that's adjusted. It is. It's still worse than Arkansas. Okay, I refreshed there. Arkansas's 59th. They're similar, right? Both teams are similar. Arkansas struggles against these kind of quarterbacks. Hell, they struggle against any quarterback. Hell, they struggle against your 15-year-old nephew. If he's got a halfway decent arm, Kane Archer would torch the secondary. I mean, that's just the truth of it. But on the ground, at times, we've seen Arkansas contain opponents' rushing games. But when you look at what this quarterback can do is from a dual threat, what he does as a dual threat quarterback, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be. I think it's a big chore to contain that guy. Bama ran for 4.6 yards per carry on LSU. It's hard to choose Arkansas. We know what LSU is. Arkansas is a mystery. Well, you just don't ever know what you're really getting. You don't know. The one consistent part about this football team, or I guess really the two consistent parts from a positive perspective, is the offensive line is going to whoop your ass. Their offensive line just whoops everybody until last week. And the run game, one way or another, racking up 200 yards a week. I mean, this is still considered one of the best rushing offenses in the country. And I'm not talking about just stats. Stat-wise, they are. I think they're still hovering around the top. What are they? Let's look here really quick. I forgot. That's the one thing I didn't look up. They dropped back to 10th. Think about that. A team that may not even make a bowl game grades out really high, or they were grading out really high on the offensive line and had one of the best rushing attacks in the country, and they may not even make a bowl game. You have a prolific, well, I don't know if that's the right word, but you have a guy who works well within this system, works really well within this system in KJ Jefferson. You get him back as a returning quarterback, and we're sitting here scratching our heads. We don't know if we're going to make a bowl game or not. I don't know. It's very disappointing. That doesn't mean look, we've not seen them put together a full game yet, and maybe that's against LSU. Maybe they come up here, that cold air, they don't know what to do with it. and Arkansas finds a way. Arkansas ain't no mystery. They up and down. Well, that speaks to the inconsistency part. Down last week, up this week. I'm picking the Tigers, but it would surprise me to see the Hogs. No, I think that's it, right? You just don't know. You don't know what you're getting. On defense, the one consistent thing is the secondary's been atrocious week in and week out. All right. Let's do this. Let's see who's going to get these tickets. You guys ready? Will our transfers struggle with the weather? That's a good question. Drew Sanders, who played at Bama, how many cold games did he play in? Jordan Dominic, how many cold games did he play in? He's from Georgia Tech. Dwight McLaughlin, how many cold games did he play? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Have they been out in it? I know Monday. I didn't go to practice on Tuesday. You guys, I've told you before, I don't go to Tuesday practices. I go to Monday practices. But Monday they were indoors. Did I add Wesley? Is he not on that list? Yeah, he's on there. He's right there. Wesley D. Yeah, he's on there. All right. Let's do this. You know what? Let's just let it. There you go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who gets these tickets. It's gonna be Wesley. Wesley D, sir. Congratulations. Wesley D. You are the winner of these 3 tickets. Congratulations. I'm glad you guys participated. I really do appreciate all the call-ins, of course. Shout out to Apex Tattoo Studios for providing these tickets. Mr. Travis Ford, you are a gentleman and a scholar, sir. So, also, Direct Service Overhead, also the show sponsor. They are also Hogville sponsor as well. All right, Wesley, I will. Did you say you joined our Discord? Did you join our Discord? I don't know if you did or not. One way or another, hit me up with the DM, right? And I will get you those tickets. Make sure you DM me. Now, if you don't get a hold of me by tonight, I don't know, 8 p.m., I'll give you all day because maybe you got stuff going on. If you don't get a hold of me by tonight, I'm going to have to give those tickets away elsewhere. I may just do a Discord giveaway or something. All right. Yeah. So again, a shout out to Apex Tattoo Studio, Direct Service Overhead, and of course the show sponsor or the show's Patreon supporters. I'm not able to do this without you guys. I really mean it when I say I'm here because of you guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show still, and make sure you like the stream, share the content, and subscribe. Oh, he joined our Discord. There he is. Wesley joined our Discord. There you go. I'll hit you up right. I'll send you the DM of the tickets, Wesley. I do appreciate you guys. It don't feel like you have to stay there. If you're just there for the tickets, that's absolutely fine. But all right. Okay. I will see you guys tonight on Hogville Net YouTube following Arkansas versus Fordham. Yeah, and I think Arkansas wins that. I don't know by how much. Probably, 15, 20-point win. Hopefully Nick Smith comes back sooner than later. I don't know. I'm having a feeling like he's not going to travel with him to Maui. We don't know. We know nothing. But Kevin McPherson will keep you guys up to date on Hogville. So make sure you follow him on Twitter and read his content. That's 100% free over on Hogville. All right. I'll see you guys tonight. If not tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. I will be at the game. I'm planning on it. Right at the moment, that could change, but it is going to be cool. It's going to be cold tomorrow. You better bundle up if you're going to the game. It's going to be cold. So, all right. One way or another, I'll see you probably within the next 24 hours or so. Woo pig.